God save our gracious King, long live God save. Guys, welcome to Armchair Gaffers. This is the World Cup show. You're joined by myself, Mr. Wrong and Strong, and to my right, none other than Database Dan.
Greetings, blessings be upon you.
How's it going, brother?
Not bad, man. I feel like this is probably the best 7 days of my life. 4 games every single day, football from 10 till 10, and then you go to sleep and you wake up and you do it all again.
Crazy, isn't
It's
it?
probably the best week of my life.
Like, I'm kind of lucky, so I don't have to get out of bed till like 8:30 in the morning, 9 o'clock, yeah.
Privileged.
And then by the time I do my morning routines and that, like I've missed the first half an hour of a game. It's beautiful.
I'm at my desk at work. 9:05. I don't want to say too much. But yeah, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., breakfast, couple of emails, coffee if you're into that sort of thing, peppermint, green tea if you're trying to lose weight.
Naturally.
It's just unbelievable, man. We've never had it so good. And I'm actually upset that the group stages have to end at some point.
This is kind of reminding me of the lockdown football.
Yes.
When we had football all the time. But the worst thing about the lockdown football, and I think it's happened with this, is the come down. You know, you get used to having football all the time, and then all of a sudden, nothing.
Empty.
But the good thing is that we do get Premier League football back.
Yeah, and there's Carabao Cup and stuff like that to just ease us back in.
Yeah, before we start on our World Cup show, I'm going to say I don't like the propaganda. Everyone's saying it's not a good World Cup, this and that. I'm enjoying every bit of it.
Yeah, I can't speak for a next man, but I've enjoyed it. Even like the 0-0s, people are moaning about 0-0s in the openers of groups, and
Do you know what I've enjoyed as well?
We've got football on at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
What are you moaning about?
And I enjoyed the I've seen some Saudi Arabian fans that are hilarious.
I'll be honest, I think
Best fans.
the Saudis take it right now.
Yeah, these people here. Yeah, why are we only finding about this now?
Where is
Do you know
Messi?
what I mean?
Where is Messi?
Where is Messi? When you see Messi, have you seen that one? When you see Messi, kick him.
Oh,
have you seen that one?
No,
to the Mexican or Argentinian lady.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've seen the Saudi guy and an East Asian reporter.
Yeah,
What is Messi?
Yeah, no,
Legend.
the Argentina, Mexico. Yes, it was a Mexican reporter.
Okay.
Reporting, and the guy comes. Sorry, can I speak to you, please?
Yes.
When you see Messi, kick him out of the. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, the Saudis take it, man. I saw a dance-off as well yesterday.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't expecting. Saudi Arabia versus Brazil, a little dance-off.
It's beautiful.
It was,
It's a beautiful thing, man.
yeah.
Like, I just want. I'm an advocate of people seeing things with their own eyes and making up your own opinions, and just believe what you really believe. Don't have to say it out loud because you don't want to get cancelled.
No. Be safe.
Be safe.
But yeah, it's been a good World Cup so far for me, and we are now in the second round of games, and it's continued to impress, man. It's continued to impress.
Who are you most disappointed with?
Oh, that is a great question. Since we are now in the second round of games, I want to be honest, a little bit disappointed with England last night.
Good. That's what I was thinking as well.
And that's only because the bar was set so high in the opener against Iran, who are a half decent team, as we saw yesterday. But yeah, yesterday against the USA was disappointing and very close to replicating England-Scotland at the Euros.
It was giving very much derby, wasn't it?
It was just like a little bit.
I think
And England fell short.
they did. I think it's difficult because the Iran game, given the stature of the both nations, I've heard recently that Iran are a top 20 team. So
Fair.
I don't care. I don't want to hear that.
Good striker up top.
I don't want to hear that. Given the stature of both teams, you expect England to trounce Iran.
Yeah,
they don't get many chances.
That went away.
Yeah, but
I expected it to go.
Yeah, and I think for us as English people, as a nation, we needed something resounding.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
We got that.
We got it. But I feel like we may have kind of not read into it too much. There are two games that shouldn't be that need to be looked at differently.
Okay.
Opening game of the season.
Yes.
And opening game of the tournament.
Okay.
They're not true reflection of what's to come. So I think we got a bit carried away. Black power, Wakanda forever, and we kind of what?
Yeah, that's true.
We kind of got carried away with what we saw without really taking into account
the wider.
The why. It's what do they say in Black Panther? The how is never as important as the why.
Jesus, lyrics, love it. Your biggest disappointment so far? I like the negativity, man. I like it.
Mason Mount.
Yeah,
and I'm disappointed. Only because I believe in the boy so much.
Still,
I can't lie. I stand by my guns. I'll be honest. Even if I know I'm wrong, I'm gonna be strong.
Hence the change of Instagram handle.
So I'm
standing by him.
Mason, when you don't perform, you're letting me down. And it's one of two things, Dan. Either you can't perform, or you're intentionally letting me down.
Gaffers, you decide which option Mason Mount has chosen.
Yeah, while we're talking about England, I saw a thing today saying, has Gareth Southgate got too much trust in Harry Kane?
I was listening to a podcast on the way here, and the question arose.
That same question.
Does this team need Harry Kane?
100% yes.
You think 100%? Not even 50%? There's no doubt. And this is possibly a broken Harry Kane, an injured Harry Kane, a Harry Kane that's labouring around the pitch. Do we need that Harry Kane we saw yesterday? I'm not sure we do.
I'm just saying, as an Arsenal fan, looking at Harry Kane, I don't know any team in the world he doesn't walk into. That's how I see Harry Kane, because he scores loads of goals, yeah, but he's not like a target man.
No,
he's a number 10 that just loves to score goals.
A hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
Yeah,
and I think his attributes dropping deep. He's so technical. People forget that. I think his goals and his sheer volume of goals masks just how technical he is.
Fair, yeah. Hold up play is amazing, but I just think yesterday bit sluggish, and I think that's probably the whole team, bar Harry Maguire, who seems to be having his own remontada, as they say in Spain.
I looked at the Harry Maguire thing and I was like, whoa, this isn't a matter of him playing good, yeah? This is you doing the bare minimum for once, with no slip-ups, and you juxtapose it, against how bad your teammates are playing.
Okay.
So you look good compared to how bad your teammates are, and also good compared to how bad we usually expect you to play. He, done what he was supposed to do
for the last 18 months.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna.
I'm happy for him, is what I will say.
You know, as much as I love Mason Mount, that's how much I dislike Harry Maguire.
Wow, that's a lot of hate. But no, I'm happy that he didn't make an error and has rewarded Gareth for his loyalty.
Yeah, feel like Gareth. Going into this win or bust game, England are through. They can't actually
have to lose 4 goals to Wales, who lost yesterday to Iran.
So England are through.
Scored a penalty against USA.
Yeah, knowing that England are through, does Gareth Southgate shuffle his deck?
I think the idea would have been to do it if England won yesterday against the USA. Failing to do so, you probably want to play your strongest 11 again and win and try and get them off as soon as possible. I'm not sure about playing the B team or the rest of the squad just yet, because that A team, they need to get their confidence back before I guess we can have the luxury of swapping people out.
I don't think he shuffles his pack. He's a coward. Messi free kick, unlucky. Sorry, we're currently watching Argentina's make or break game against Mexico.
Big battle.
They have to win, or they can't lose.
They can't afford to lose. And I wouldn't put it past them.
Who else is in the group?
Poland and Saudi Arabia.
Cool. Poland beat Saudi Arabia
2-0. Lewandowski got his first World Cup goal.
Poor. But as I was saying, so cool.
Shuffle the deck.
What changes could old Gary make? Like, what would you make? In fact, what would be your lineup? Having seen what you've seen, where do you think, all right, cool, I want to make a few changes to my squad?
I think the back four, as it stands, back five, haven't let themselves down, really. I think Trippier was a bit off it yesterday, but I guess across the last, what would we call it, 18 months or 12 plus some, he has been very reliable and played well. So the back five I'd probably keep the same. I'll possibly look, I don't know, Mount yesterday. No, you're a big fan. He just wasn't at the races. When the pressing isn't working, as it stands, there's not loads to fall back on. I'm seeing a lot of clamour for Foden and Grealish. People saying swap Foden in. I don't think they play in the same position, which is upsetting.
Yeah, I saw a few tweets saying that Mount. I love Mount. Yeah, I'm willing to say I might be blinded by my love. Yeah, doesn't mean I don't see the tweets though.
Fair.
I've seen some tweets saying that Mount has the ability to look busy for 90 minutes and give you absolutely nothing.
It's good work if you can get it, man. And that's not me saying that he could possibly be swapped out in the Wales game. It's not me overlooking his ability. Because, if you look at the managers at Chelsea since he's broken into the team, all of them seem to stick with him. So I think there's something there after the last 3 seasons. But yeah, the performances so far, I haven't really been impressed. And I wouldn't mind, Kane being rested, got the ankle injury. We know he has historic issues with those ankles. Callum Wilson against Wales, I'd back him.
So the only one change you'd make, yeah?
I'd go Mount out. I'd go Sterling out as well.
Mount and Sterling out.
And then possibly Kane. But that's not going to happen, is it? Captain Fantastic.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So who would come in for Mount and Sterling?
In for Mount is a tough one. It's one I struggle with. I see Henderson come on for Bellingham. Could that a Henderson, Rice, Bellingham 3? Could that work? I like Foden. I like his ability, but I'd possibly swap him in for Sterling over Grealish. And those are just my thoughts. They don't have to be right.
If you were to ask me, which you didn't,
the floor is yours. Yeah.
I'll bring in Trent. Now you might not know this, yeah,
for Trippier.
Yeah, but you might not know this, yeah. After Mason Mount, Kieran Trippier is like my favourite player.
Okay,
so it's not
a good choice.
It's not a case of me saying Trippier's not good enough because that's stupid.
Yeah.
More than good enough. It's just a matter of change. Try something different. Simple as that. So, I'll be happy to stick with Trippier forever and ever till death do us part. But
against Wales,
considering as well that we have to lose by 4 goals.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? If we're being realistic,
it's not going to happen.
No.
So I'll bring in Trent.
Get him on.
But I'm fully aware that you cannot play Trent, ultra attacking Trent, with super sluggish Maguire.
Stones would cover him though, right? Maguire, it's the Maguire and Shaw on the left, Stones and Trippier on the right.
Yeah, but if you want to really box him in and have a really high line, you do want Harry Maguire defending like 5 yards, 10 yards ahead of your halfway line.
Even with Rice in front.
How fit is Kyle Walker?
They're saying he's fit for when England make it out of the group stage.
It's difficult, man. Because so I got to put Trippier back in now.
Okay.
No. I'm putting Ben White in.
Deserves a run. Great form this season. I'd say even last season he was good. But playing at right back, he's been
very good,
flawless. Yeah,
flawless. I'll put Ben White in the right back.
No, I respect it.
Keep Stones and Maguire. keep Luke short because he's not only has he not put a foot wrong, he's been very good.
Yeah.
This is what he does for England.
Yeah.
In the middle, I don't know why Conor Gallagher's in Qatar.
Fair play to him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, congratulations.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say.
I don't see in what situation
he makes an appearance, because then you got Calvin Phillips as well, who's been brought along.
Gareth Southgate, you made some choices that I don't really agree with.
You got to live and die by those choices.
But I'm very happy with Bellingham and Rice.
Okay.
I'd bring Grealish on for Sterling.
Yeah.
I'd leave Saka on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Leave Kane down the middle.
That third midfielder.
That's the one. It can only be Mason Mount.
Fair.
Because Phil Foden doesn't even play there, does he?
Not a lot, no.
Yeah.
No.
So everyone's saying, "Oh,
it's got to be Foden."
Yeah. Okay, maybe Foden for Saka then. Maybe. But then Saka's a player that he's indispensable because he makes the right choices.
He should have a little bit of credit in the bank as well.
Foden or Saka?
Saka. Yeah. Should have a little bit of credit.
It's difficult. I'm going to give Gareth a break because he's got a thankless task.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. Because you can almost feel the mood changing around the team after the 0-0 yesterday.
Yeah.
I just want to go on wax and say that the USA, I've called it a long while back. That team is very promising, and I think yesterday it kind of put them on people's radars. And 2026, I need everybody to just be aware. Tyler Adams, Yunus Musa will be 23 in 4 years' time.
What?
McKennie will be 28. I can't remember. Tyler Adams might be like 27.
He should be 23.
Yeah, imagine that in 4 years' time.
Yeah,
he was unreal yesterday. Bossed £100 million Jude Bellingham to the point where he was dragged.
But he's an athlete though. But where's the quality? Where's the quality?
Who, from Musa?
Yeah.
He was breaking lines. He was getting around. He was getting on the outside of the.
You're not going to beat the Yanks on athleticism ever in any sport.
And that's why I think they are in a very good position moving forward.
Because it's bigger than athleticism. If it was about athleticism, then Burkina Faso would have won the World Cup like how many times by now?
I understand that. However, defensively, they are so sound. Like Tim Ream. Like, you need to give credit to USMNT.
Matt Turner started playing soccer when he was 16 because he used it as a way to stay fit during the off season because he was a basketball player.
Okay. That explains the hand-eye coordination.
Yes, and that explains the kicking as well.
Mm-hmm. No, he's a good player. Good backup keeper who's probably now, again, on the radar of different clubs across Europe.
Yeah. Before we move on from England, where do they... obviously, win, lose, draw against Wales, they go through to the next round.
Yeah.
Based on what you've seen so far, what do you expect from them?
I'm thinking it's a quarter-final exit against France, which there's no shame in, but I think that's probably where the fun stops. And when the fun stops, stop, as they say. Where do you think England will end up? See them going any further, bettering the last two tournaments? I don't see it myself, and I hate to say it and be a snake, but I can't see it.
I haven't seen like the permutations, like who they can get and everything. But if they get any team with any bit of thing about them, they struggle.
Fair.
They struggle, and they shouldn't struggle because they're good players. So I'm going to say next round they go out. If they get a team that's got...
So I think, is it Netherlands, possibly Senegal group?
Is that the group? Yeah?
I think it is. And then after that, it's a link up with France.
They go out.
Who are flying, cooking on gas.
They go out. Harry Kane is yet to score. Let's move on.
Jesus Christ. We had a couple different topics, talking points. Your best on-field moment of week one?
Iran. That was week 2, wasn't it? Iran beating Wales.
Yeah, we could call it the first. It's still within the first week. Yeah,
I'm angry. Okay, I've been trying to defend Wales these last couple of days. Because I'm like, you know what? Wales are actually like not a massive country in terms of population and landmass, so they're not going to just churn out players.
Similar to a Uruguay, maybe.
Exactly.
Even less. Yeah.
And my friend was like, no, Jess, they're basically England. They have all the resources that we have in England. Essentially, most of the players are playing in England, be it Premier League or League.
It's a little bit of champ action there, yeah.
Champ, yeah. And then I heard one of the pundits say they've got League One players there. They may do. And I just realised, not Wales, man. You let me down. You just let me down.
Yeah.
Because my favourite Pokemon was Charizard.
Okay.
Who's a red dragon.
I see where you're going with this.
And I feel like Wales are letting all
they're not really they're more Charmander.
Yeah, very,
as it
Charmander.
stands.
So my best moment was just Iran beating Wales and the look on the Welsh fans' faces.
A resounding win, and a deserved win as well. And with everything that's going on in Iran at the minute,
and also, I like the way Hennessy fouled that player.
What is with all the head collisions and head clashes in this World Cup? I feel like there is a ridiculous amount of concussion being dished out. Not cool.
It's not cool. So I think Iran. My favorite on-field moment was just the look on the Welsh fans' faces from the fan parks. Just how sad they were.
Because within them, they feel like they deserve to beat Iran.
Literally, and it's that I don't like.
Still got to play the game, man.
Yeah. What about you? What's your favorite on-field moment?
My favorite on-field moment is in two parts. It will be Saka and Rashford scoring in the opener. After everything that happened at the Euros, the treatment that they had, some doubts. I guess Saka got going much quicker than Rashford, and Sancho still. He's training at the minute, doing his extras. But seeing those two, I wouldn't call it redemption just yet. But it was just a nice feeling, and seeing them two do it on the big stage again.
It was good.
Was nice, man. It was nice.
I just want to clarify for those of you that think I hate Marcus Rashford. I don't.
Okay.
The complete opposite. I just want people to see him for what he is.
Which is
what he is have you or have any of you guys ever played Pro Evolution Soccer? I think like from
a long while ago
to like 2008. Yeah?
Okay.
There was an attribute called Speed Demon.
Yeah. Gaffers, let us know if Rashford is just a speed demon. Like? Wow, Lionel
Messi scored.
Lionel.
Or was it an assist?
Lionel Richie.
Oh, Lionel Richie. That's who he's named after.
No way.
Did you know this?
No, I never knew.
Yeah, Lionel Messi is named after.
No way. You're having me on.
As far as I'm aware, that's the truth. I'm not just making things up. I could be wrong.
So you could have been misled.
Another thing that I like to see is what I didn't like to see is from these Ghanaian clowns doing a shrew when you're losing.
That probably would have been in my worst on-field moment of week one.
That was embarrassing. Ghanaian people. I know we've got loads of Ghanaian subscribers.
It's a sin.
Yeah. All you people out there, Mensa, Kofi, Kojo, Kwabena. What?
They were doing... They did well.
What does Neleville say?
I'm not sure.
I
haven't watched the latest content. Oh, embarrassed.
Yeah, embarrassed.
Yeah, that doing the Sue celebration at 3-1 down to make it, and then 3-2. I'm not sure if it's for me.
Sure, it's a no for me.
Not sure if it's for me. What else was the next talking point? Best off-field moment in week one.
I haven't seen it. I've actually watched it. I keep meaning to watch it, but apparently there was a team talk from Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Saudi Arabian coach, unbelievable. This is like any given Sunday type stuff.
Yeah, keep filming because I haven't seen it yet.
He is, and I feel like he knows it as well. He's like a housewife's favorite. He's got the open, unbuttoned shirt, still got a lot of hair, a tan, decent size on him. Pause.
Was that a dress?
Dress as well. And he's just got it. And he was saying, "Oh, there's Messi. Why don't you go take your phone and take a picture with him? Get closer to him." It was good. It's good stuff. And he got the goods. Got the result. Which was good. Yeah, it probably wasn't going as crazy at halftime for Poland, saying, "There's Glick." Do you want to take a picture with Glick or Matty Cash?
Yeah.
Worst off-field moment of week one.
I don't know if it's still off-field, but it's kind of off-field. It was this Germany when they did this.
Oh,
Am I doing it wrong?
I think
Is it too high?
It's a bit lower. Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
I don't. People, yeah. I'm a simple man.
Tell us.
I work for family. I go work every day.
Just a working man.
I feed my family. I come home. Wife make dinner. I play with baby.
Yeah,
I go sleep. I wake. I work. I come home. Wife, family, dinner.
Yeah,
that's my life. I don't care about politics. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm sorry. They say don't mix politics and football, and then you do the exact opposite and you mix it. Like, just let me enjoy the game. I got enough things going on in my life, so I think Germany got what they deserve. Yeah. Am I doing it wrong now? Is it too high again?
It's a bit lower. Higher, lower, perfect. Yeah, and then going out and losing.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. They got what they deserved. They got what they deserved. Like, South Korea lost, didn't they? No, they drew.
True.
Sorry. Yeah. Japan ain't no mugs.
No.
They ain't no mugs.
No.
Right?
They push on in tournaments, yeah, and it's good to see. That was nice. But them losing.
Yeah. What about you? What was your favorite?
Well, the worst off-field moment was the opening. I'm not sure what you call it. Lecture from Infantino. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. I'm European. I'm African. I'm gay. I'm Asian. I'm like, just stop it, bro.
You know what? Yeah,
I saw what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
Execution. Sick.
You know what? Yeah, like for a long time, yeah, I was saying, "Well, are you putting the World Cup in Qatar? It's the desert. You can't play in the desert.
No heritage.
Now you got to move it to the
history.
winter." And I realized I feel like I'm being a bit unfair by saying that because let's hear me out, Dan. Yeah, by saying that we shouldn't have to move the World Cup to the winter. Obviously, I wasn't happy about this because I'd rather also win the league sooner rather than later. But by me saying, "Oh, you shouldn't put it in a country where it's too hot,"
it's hot.
Or by me saying you shouldn't have to play in the wintertime, yeah, I'm basically excluding a lot of countries. And it's meant to bring people together. So
global,
yeah, and we live in a time where
tournament
you can make exceptions. You know, you can move things around. You can build aircon in stadiums.
Yeah,
you can make people sleep in tents in the desert if they want to. I mean, they don't have to be there if they don't want to
for a price. Yeah, as well. Price.
So like, I'm happy that Qatar have the World Cup, and I hope that this can. Because why should it just be, Europe, America, Mexico?
The only thing I don't like about it is the corruption and stuff like that, and there's other things.
Yeah, I would have liked
rainbow flags not allowed, which is
Qatar is a very modest country, my brother.
Yeah, people can be modest, and a rainbow flag isn't a show of.
Brother, my thoughts, if I was to go to someone else's place, wherever it may be, I'd be courteous and just do what they asked me to do.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get home, I'll slag them off.
Yeah. I'd say, I wouldn't attend if I wasn't welcome. But I also think probably don't apply for something which invites the whole world and then say, you can't come.
I hear where you're coming from. No, I hear where you're coming from.
But yeah, we're not politicians.
Well, I'm definitely not a politician.
No. We've probably offended many people in the last 5 minutes. So to those people,
subscribe.
Chin up. Subscribe. Yeah. Player who's impressed you the most at the tournament so far?
There can only be one.
Oh.
Top scorer, Enner Valencia.
Why Enner Valencia? Ecuador's top scorer. It's not a surprise, is it?
Because I thought he was super terrible.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. He stands out for me at tournaments, and I'm like, oh, Enner Valencia, he's all right. And then at club level, it's a little bit
he's one of them players.
shaky.
What about you?
The player who has impressed me the most at this tournament. Oh, that's a good question. I am going to lean towards Gavi.
Sorry, I just trying to figure out what that sound was. It's fireworks, isn't it?
Yes, it's fireworks. Yeah.
Gavi, wearing the number 9. He's looked very tidy. He's looked very, very tidy. I like him a lot, man. I'm not sure what to make of Spain because they played Costa Rica.
In terms of menial labour jobs, which jobs do we think Costa Rican players have?
I know that 3 of the players are fruit farmers. I know that personally from my experience. 2 of the players drive taxis.
Okay.
Yellow taxi cabs. There's a teacher in there, a dentist, a bricklayer. Well, one guy does bricking, another guy does paving. So technically,
there's a difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard to take much from.
And then there's Joe Campbell,
moonlighting as a footballer.
Moonlighting. Yeah, he's a DJ in his spare time.
Gavi, one of the hottest prospects in world football, and he just ticks over so good.
He hasn't got to get any better. He just got to maintain this level when he's done.
Yeah, and everything will be okay.
Literally, he had this, like, if he can maintain this level for 6 years, he'll go down a legend, and he'll only be 24. 6 years time?
Just a baby. Yeah. If he was English, the hype around him would be interesting. Every team has played at least one game. Who is going to win the World Cup, Jess?
Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil going to win it because,
even with Neymar limping off, the ankle, the swollen ankle.
They've got enough to get through. They've got players that can be very creative. Obviously not to Neymar's level. Because that comes around once every like 25,
60
30 years, 60, 70, 100 years.
Him, Pele.
But I looked at the other day. They started Vinicius Junior, and then they bought Martinelli, who we as Premier League people
not too shabby.
Bruno Guimaraes didn't start. Fred, love him or hate him.
Yeah.
He didn't start. Gary Jesus, love him or hate him, he didn't start. Richarlison is gonna find the goal.
Bro.
Rodrigo didn't start. They got Marquinhos and Thiago Silva playing at the back. I don't know who started in goal. I don't think it matters who starts in goal.
They don't need a goalkeeper. No, it was Alisson.
Okay, and if Alisson breaks his finger, let's bring on Edison. Who's your guy?
Brazilian.
Tellers, he didn't even start. The left back.
That's a good thing.
Eden Militao didn't even start. The depth is there.
That's basically 2 or 3 teams.
Yeah, and it's like they've got enough to begin with. Paqueta is like, this is where he thrives.
Yeah, because it hasn't really clicked at West Ham just yet.
You know, it never will because he's better than that. Yeah, he's better than that. David Moyes.
Hammers.
David Moyes isn't the kind of manager to get anything from Lucas.
We haven't seen him dance yet, which is quite sad.
Exactly. So Brazil are going to win it because, and they love it. Rafinha hasn't even kicked into gear. It's just too much.
What were his comments around Neymar?
So Rafinha essentially said that Brazilian people don't deserve Neymar because he was alluding to the fact that when he limped off of his injury, Brazilian fans cheered. Like other countries, like Ronaldo, when he doesn't play, Portugal cry. When Messi doesn't play,
floods of tears
cry. But when Neymar gets injured, you people laugh. Like Neymar's only curse in life was to be born Brazilian.
Okay, and he also supports Bolsonaro as well, which is very strange and unsettling for me.
I don't know what that stuff is, but apparently Neymar done a video for these people.
Yeah.
However, he didn't even vote because he was in Paris.
Fair. It's just I expected better from him. But we move. I hope that ankle heals.
We move. But yeah, Brazil win it. Brazil win it.
Who am I going to say? I backed Argentina at the start of the tournament.
They're currently winning 1-0 against Mexico.
Horrible start against Saudi Arabia, but it could have been the kick up, the proverbial that they needed. They're winning 1-0 now against Mexico.
There you go.
I don't rate Mexico that highly. I think for the size of the nation, how much they love football, they should be much better than they are. So I'm not going to take too much out of a 1-0 win. So I may change my answer, Clive, and I might say France could do it again.
Is that your final one?
It's French hype. I know I shouldn't do it, but Mbappe, man, what a player.
When Benzema got his injury, in my book, France became sterner favourites.
Explain that.
Because he came out of his exile not too long ago, and they haven't been too impressive.
Hasn't really clicked just yet.
And one thing Olivier Giroud. Giroud. Inevitable.
Was it the joint all-time top goal scorer?
Yeah, he didn't make his first appearance for France till he was 25. He won.
There's hope for us yet.
What did he play? Bordeaux.
He won the league.
Montpellier?
I think it was Montpellier.
He won the league with Montpellier, came to Arsenal, got his first cap, and he's never
hasn't looked back. And he is now how old?
35 or 6. One of them.
Shouldn't have a six-pack like that at that age.
No, you really should.
Thinking he might be on the old. Might have been to Turkey.
You actually should.
Dr. Miami.
No, you actually should. Think about Giroud. The reason why he can still play is because I've said this so much times on the podcast.
Yeah.
When players rely on physical attributes such as pace, something that diminishes over time,
yes,
no matter who you are, you've got a lifeline. What Giroud relies on is his incredible touch, his incredible technicality,
physicality, strength.
He's a big lad, so he can be physical without being physical.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Without being Akinfenwa.
Yeah, his mass is his mass. It's not going to change. So, but because his attributes aren't like speed related, he's just going to get better.
I saw I saw it and I thought it was a crazy comparison. I thought it was provocative. Someone asked, if you had to choose between Olivier Giroud and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who would you choose?
Zlatan.
All hands down. No, not even a contest there.
Yeah, I think I choose Zlatan because in every aspect. So it sounds disrespectful, but in every aspect, Zlatan can do to the very least what Giroud can do. And there are things that Zlatan can do that Giroud can't do. Well, maybe now he can do them because Zlatan's way older.
That's interesting. Yeah, Gaffers, let us know your thoughts. Jess is saying Brazil to win it all, and I'm saying France reluctantly. And the biggest surprise around the World Cup.
Few things. Mario Götze was at the World Cup.
Massive surprise.
Big surprise there. I haven't been surprised yet.
Fair.
I haven't been surprised yet. I will say that I never want to see Qatar play football ever again.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the first time, well, it wouldn't be the first time, but they're one of a handful, a select group of teams to have never qualified for World Cup before. This is their first. They've never actually qualified.
They scored their first World Cup goal yesterday, which was good to see.
Only their second appearance, which isn't nice. Bad, but they've never been to a World Cup.
But you never want to see them again?
I don't want to see them ever again. What's in Qatar? Doha?
Doha, yeah.
I don't mind Formula One. So
Okay.
if I ever go to Qatar, it will be for that.
Just be
what's the national dish?
I don't know.
Let's keep it that way.
I'd be keen to. I'd be keen to know.
Let's not.
Let us know what Qatar's national dish is, because we are men of fine taste. So yeah, someone let us know, because we're not with Qatar for the football.
If you believe what the media say, probably a plate full of dollar bills.
It's good work if you can get it. My biggest surprise so far. I'm not going to go for one of the shock defeats. Could you get those?
Get those.
You do get
we
those
had two.
every now and again. My biggest surprise is probably going to be
how invisible Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey are.
That they continue to play, and what aren't taken off.
Can we talk about
players that actually play for their clubs?
Can we talk about Aaron Ramsey?
Don't just hide. He is an imposter. I always think dyeing your hair for a tournament and playing poorly is just like one of the most embarrassing things. It's like when you get face paint and then you get battered like 7-2 or something like that. It's quite awkward. But yeah, Aaron Ramsey, done, dusted. Bale, very poor. Very poor. I think if you're putting your hopes on someone who rarely plays football and has gone to LA for, I don't know, you could call it a glamorized fitness camp. You're not going to get much.
Because even when you're scoring all them goals for Arsenal all them years ago,
killing people, the Ramsey curse. You know, every time he scored, like some notable figure died.
Wow, I forgot all about that. But when he's scoring those goals, I'm like, yeah, cool. Aside from the goals, what
more is there?
What
am I looking at?
Yeah.
I think that team needs major surgery, and it's time to move on past those former greats, is what I'd call it. And it's a shame that they're on the way out because they're still semi-young.
Yeah.
When you've got the likes of Olivier Giroud breaking records.
Kiefer Moore.
Maybe he should just be the main man.
I just like saying his name.
Yeah, nice name.
I don't know who he plays for.
You do.
Is it Bournemouth?
Bournemouth, yeah.
I thought it was
scoring headers, smashing people, yeah, getting
like
concussion.
No one, in the top half of any league thinks about signing Kiefer Moore. No. Any league.
And then again, it goes down to Wales and I guess the pool of players they have to choose from. It's probably not the biggest or the brightest.
Do any Welsh players play for England? Like choosing England over Wales?
No, I don't think there is,
There aren't any.
They're quite loyal.
Yeah, that's not an excuse.
Quite a loyal bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't say, they've poached all of our players.
Imagine if England had Gareth Bale. I keep saying this.
Yeah, there was some like random question and someone was like, he wouldn't get in the team.
It
was one of our favourite pundits, one of those household names. Cannot remember who it was. But yeah, they're saying Gareth Bale.
Right now?
Yeah, wouldn't make it into the England team. And I do agree.
No, that's, yeah.
It's not,
that's not even...
It's not controversial.
It's not groundbreaking.
Didn't deserve the headline.
Definitely not.
Any more for World Cup content? Anything you've seen that's weird? Anything you've liked? Just anything.
I'm waiting for it to actually kick off. I'm waiting for the knockout stages.
Okay.
Yeah.
For it to go up another notch.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people are going to get found out. Belgians will get found out.
They were lucky against Canada.
Yeah, England will get Ghana. I don't like seeing Ghana play football. They're so embarrassing. I've got a thing against Ghanaians.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not getting involved in that.
Oh, yeah, cool. You're all right, man.
Yeah. When you see me, just know I'm with you, man.
I'm not.
Yeah. Ghana to the world. I think Alphonso Davies missing a penalty was quite funny. I liked that whole little moment. Because he slagged off Harry Maguire once. He said Ronaldo looking up to Harry Maguire as his captain. And I was thinking, ooh, you're talking. And you had your moment, took a pen, playing for your like school team. It's kind of like one of those things, there's like he was an academy player that was at school and he'd play up front, but he's usually like a right back. You've taken a pen and you fucked it royally. And Harry Maguire, he stepped up and took a pen in a Euro final. What did he do? Put it top corner.
How far down the pecking order is Alphonso Davies in the Bayern Munich penalty taking? So if there was a penalty shootout for like the Champions League final,
behind Neuer.
So he would take a penalty after Neuer.
Yeah, wherever Neuer is, he's probably quite high up. But yeah,
if you ask me, I think he takes it last.
He's way down the list. Yeah.
Who's their centre backs? Oh no. Luckily, they got Upamecano.
Don't do that. Upamecano and Konate for France 7 night were very good.
Konate got dropped today.
Big V's back.
I thought they dropped Upamecano.
It happens, man.
It's the best.
That's life. Yeah,
that's life.
And yeah, let's keep doing the celebrations where the subs are involved as well. Big, everyone piling on. Love it. Love to see it.
RG on the break. Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
Do you see that? Sorry, guys. Watching. He looked away as if he had all the time in the world.
He's tried to get himself tackled.
Look, he looks. Wow. So watching Argentina vs Mexico currently.
Not a great game. Be honest.
Yeah. Cool. Are we done?
Until next time,
guys. Catch us next time. We've got Tony Blair coming on next time.
Mate, we just keep pulling these guests out the hat. If we've got Tony Blair, then who next after Tony Blair?
Donald Rumsfeld.
Is he still alive?
He was kind of trending during that same time, wasn't he? Dick Cheney.
Colin Powell. He's gone.
Colin Powell. Condoleezza
Rice.
Yeah.
Showing our age and our depth and breadth. Yeah.
We've been the Gaffers. You've been great. We'll see you next time.
USA.
Peace.